After the extensive research period, it was time for Zorokovich's grand launch at the East End Film Festival.
What? No, it's my first one.
We had developed a new logo, but hadn't yet had time to get it glued onto the bottle. All that could wait. Once launched, we were off to do a trade show at the Excel Centre.
It's very funny. No, it's not a woman, so. It's Noah. Hold on a sec. Noah? Yeah. Not quite reclaiming, just rebranding. Yeah. Much as, well, I mean, I fantasised about reclaiming it and fighting with the states and all that, but actually then I thought... behind you. Then I thought there might be a more positive way of doing this, because the villagers are all employed there, and that's the only factory in the little village. There used to be a sugar factory there, so they actually need their jobs that they've already got. They don't need a Westerner, who has some kind of sense of, what's that inheritance, coming along and sort of taking the factory and kicking them all out and, doing some weird things. I'm trying to work with the spirit of history, as it were.
Sort of the branding, if you like, is not going to be an afterthought, as it is with so many brands that come in from further flung parts of the world.
Yeah, well, we're filmmakers really to start off with, who just managed to find that we were related to a vodka baron.
After an intense 3 days at Distill, we had serious interest from a distributor and investor. In order to make up for my lack of business experience, I brought my producer Christo Hurd along to the meeting.
This is a very easy market, or route to market for us, because obviously there's a story there, and it's a very easy one for both Jeremy, my business partner, and I to get heavily involved in, financially and emotionally.
To their offer. Can I ask just a couple of questions then? Cash is needed to get this business off the ground. Are you saying that if there was an equity split of the sort you've described, you were providing, you plural, i.e. not him, would be providing all of the actual capital that the business needed to get going?
The actual cash aspects of it, we can cover that sort of amount. Okay. And it's not just the cash either.
No,
I think we bring infrastructure.
Absolutely.
And I was wondering, if we were to do, how many cases did you say? 100,000 in 14 months? Did you say, 100?
10,000.
10,000 cases.
10,000 cases
in 14 months. And what profit would that be for the Zorokovich company, in your opinion? As a total company, what would you think?
Well, what happens is Zorokovich...
60,000 bottles, 3,000 bottles you can get from Winston Price.
Well, no, because what happens is Zorokovich company then sells it to Love Drinks, and that's your margin.
Although all instincts were on edge, it seemed like giving away a huge chunk of equity was a good idea. But was this really how empires were to be re-established?
All of you guys group up against us, we can still, the look, I think, the look and the feel and those.
Process,
it's really important.
Well, there's two ways of dividing the shares, isn't it? Actual kind of equity of value and then decision making.
Having just come from a hugely positive meeting, I was shocked to find that our new partners seemingly had a change of mind.
Okay.
So what am I supposed to say? That's the thing. Funding us, and we've had meetings with him, and yesterday we met him in his very expensive Mayfair restaurant, and we weren't allowed to film anything.
It's too dark.
Well, that's why I asked, are you ready? What I was going to say is just, I'm really gutted, because just driving back from the vet with the dog, and got a text or an email onto my new phone from this guy, Tim Bacon. Another fascinating meeting yesterday. The more I look at the project, the more I like it. What you've managed to create is truly very good and something that I believe has a great future. So it's with sadness that I have to report that we cannot be part of the project at this time. It is all to do with timing and time itself. And I thought, me and you need to own this brand, and we need to just get the money from a bank, or we need to borrow like 100 grand, whatever it needs. That's not that much money, and we'll own it.